Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Swati and the highlights of today's program are: Northeast region celebrates 70th Independence Day with pride and gaiety. New Delhi comes alive with diverse cultures of the nation. Assamese social activist brings dropouts back to school. And ex-rebels play friendly football match in Meghalaya's Garo Hills. The northeastern states join the rest of the country to celebrate the 70th Independence Day with great patriotism and unity. Let's take a look.
In New Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unfurled the national flag and addressed the nation from the ramparts of the historic Red Fort to mark the 70th Independence Day. The historic day was also celebrated with great patriotism and zeal across the country. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal unfurled the tricolour at the Veterinary College ground in Guwahati. The event was attended by a large number of people. Several militant outfits had given a joint call for a boycott, but the threats failed to deter the spirit of people who came in large numbers to celebrate the Independence Day.
प्रथमे आमी भारतवर्षर स्वाधीनता संग्रामत आत्मबलिदान दिया वीर शहीदসকললৈ আমি গভীৰ শ্ৰদ্ধাঞ্জলি জ্ঞাপন কৰিছো আৰু অসমৰ ৰাইজলৈ আমি আন্তৰিক কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন কৰিছো অসম চৰকাৰৰ তৰফৰ পৰা তিনিদিনীয়া কাৰ্যসূচী এইবাৰ স্বাধীনতা দিৱস উদযাপনৰ বাবে আমি অসমৰ ৰাইজৰ সহযোগিতা বিচাৰিছিলো এইবাৰ অসমৰ জনসাধাৰণে সন্ত্ৰাসবাদৰ বিৰুদ্ধে স্বতঃস্ফূৰ্তভাৱে ওলাই আহিল আৰু শান্তিপূৰ্ণভাৱে স্বাধীনতা দিৱস উদযাপন কৰিলে ইয়াৰ বাবে অসমৰ ৰাইজ নিশ্চিতভাৱে কৃতজ্ঞতাৰ পাত্ৰ আৰু আমাৰ দৃঢ় বিশ্বাস আমি বৰাক ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ পাহাৰ ভৈয়ামৰ বৃহত্তৰ অসমীয়া জাতিটোৱে মিলিত প্ৰচেষ্টাৰে স্বৰ্গদেউ চাওলুং চুকাফাৰ আদৰ্শৰে আগন্তুক দিনত আমি এখন শান্তিৰ সমাজ সমন্বয় সমাজ শক্তিশালী অসমীয়া সমাজ গঢ় দিম আৰু ঐক্যবদ্ধ প্ৰচেষ্টাৰে কঠোৰ পৰিশ্ৰমৰ সাধনাৰ জৰিয়তে অসমৰ সম্পদ আৰু সম্ভাৱনা বিকাশৰ বাবে আমি দিনে নিশাই কাম কৰি যাম।
In Assam's Jorhat city, the day was observed with much zeal and enthusiasm. A large number of people came out to witness the march past and dance performances. A skit on peace and harmony was performed by inmates of Prerona, an institute for differently abled children in Jorhat, which drew loud cheers from crowd.
आज ये 70 दिवसीय जो इंडिपेंडेंस डे सेलिब्रेशन का माहौल चल रहा है, मेरी तरफ से हर भारतीयों को मैं अपनी बधाई देता हूँ, शुभेच्छा देता हूँ। और यहाँ पे भारत की हर जगह की तरफ से जोरहाट में भी हम लोग की सेलिब्रेशन चल रहा है, तो आज ये हम लोग को देखने को मिला।
In Manipur, the 70th Independence Day was celebrated amidst tight security at 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles Parade Ground in Imphal. Chief Minister Okram Ibobe Singh unfurled the flag on the occasion. Despite a boycott call and 2 mild-intensity IED blasts, a large number of people from across the state attended the celebrations. The Chief Minister also distributed medals to 8 police personnel and 5 servicemen during the ceremony. In Agartala, a large number of people gathered at the Assam Rifles Parade Ground, where Chief Minister Manik Sarkar unfurled the national flag. Several wings of Tripura police comprising TSR battalions, traffic unit and home guards along with Assam Rifles took part in the parade. Paramilitary forces, state police and NCC cadets also participated in the parade, which was followed by a colorful cultural program. As a goodwill gesture, BSF troops stationed along the India-Bangladesh border at Akhora offer sweets to their Bangladeshi counterparts.
I think people are overjoyed to celebrate the Independence Day, and they expect a lot of hope, and they experience a lot of peace here in Tripura. comparing with the previous years, I think people are so much hoping to celebrate this Independence Day in a fitting manner.
बेसिकली ये हमारे 70वें वर्ष यहाँ पे अपना इंडिपेंडेंस डे पे हम अपना स्वीट्स का एक्सचेंज वगैरह करते हैं. इससे क्या है कि हमारे रिलेशन को इंक्रीज होने में मदद मिलती है. ये बीजेपी वगैरह के साथ जो हमारा ये रिलेशन जो है इंक्रीज होने में मदद मिलती है. और हमारा कोई भी फेस्टिवल हो, ईद का हो या अपना रिपब्लिक डे परेड हो या दिवाली हो, तो हम उनका भी कोई अगर इस तरह का होता है हम अपना आपस में स्वीट्स को एक्सचेंज करते हैं.
In Kohima, the capital city of Nagaland, Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang unfurled the national flag at the Secretariat Plaza. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister appealed to the NSCNK to eschew the path of violence and return to the mainstream. On law and order, he said that the overall situation in the state was largely peaceful. He also stressed on economic development in the state.
Let us all renew our pledge to set aside our differences and prejudice and work single-mindedly towards making Nagaland a peaceful, development and prosperous state of this great country.
In Meghalaya's West Garo Hills district, people came out in large numbers to celebrate the occasion with much pomp and gaiety at Tura. Health and Family Welfare Minister A.L. Hick unfurled the tricolour and took the salute while 44 strong marching contingents participated in the parade. Similar spirit of enthusiasm marked the day in Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram and Sikkim. The enthusiastic participation of people in the celebration reflects the faith in democracy.
Celebrating the unity in diversity of the country, on its 70th Independence Day, the Government of India rolled out a week-long festival titled Bharat Parv at Rajpath Lawns of India Gate in New Delhi. Have a look.
To celebrate oneness and unity in diversity, citizens from across the country celebrated the life and spirit of India on the 70th Independence Day. The week-long festival, flagged off by Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar, was presided over by Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting M. Venkaiah Naidu.
We have to constantly project ourselves for the future generations so that they understand and follow the same.
The northeastern states also showcased their traditional art and designs, rich cuisines and culture during the event. The festival gave an opportunity to the people of Northeast to witness and celebrate the festival of oneness at the capital city.
We have like the bamboo shoot pickle is there, and like that's a king chili pickle if you want to see. It's the hottest chili in the world. And plus we have like the pork gravy as well with the bamboo shoot. And that's the bamboo shoot is the hottest selling in the restaurant. So if you want to come to the restaurant also, we have the live band in the restaurant. So, yeah. Yeah, we have in Delhi. Yeah, definitely. People are more aware of the Nagaland's kitchen. I mean, on the great occasion, it's in Green Park. You can come on Saturday nights. We have the live band.
चाहे हम किसी भी प्रांत के हो, चाहे हम यहाँ के हो, वहाँ के हो, जब हमको वो तिरंगा झंडा जब दिखता है हमको, तिरंगा झंडा दिखने के बाद एक अंदर से एक एनर्जी आता है. वो एनर्जी सब भारतवासियों के पास होना चाहिए. बस यही मैसेज है.
The event displayed cultural performances from states across India and ensured wider participation of the general public. Such events not only stir up the patriotic spirit but also send out a message of inclusiveness and equality within the society.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Serial bomb blasts rocked Assam and Manipur while the nation celebrated Independence Day with pomp and gaiety. 4 low-intensity blasts were reported in Tinsukia and Sivsagar districts of Assam. No casualties were reported. The United Liberation Front of Assam, Independent Ulfa, is believed to be behind the blasts in Tinsukia district. Imphal, the capital city of Manipur, also witnessed 2 medium-intensity IED blasts. No casualties were reported. A total of 110 cadres of different military outfits who surrendered in Meghalaya's Garo Hills in the past 3 months were welcomed in a rousing homecoming ceremony at District Auditorium at Thura recently. Those surrendered included 60 cadres of United Achek Liberation Army, an outfit disbanded in July last. It sends out a strong message to insurgents to lay down their arms and join the mainstream.
Insurgent activities in the northeastern states have severely affected education, leading many children to stay away from schools. Today we meet a social entrepreneur in Assam who's on a mission to bring dropouts back to schools. Take a look.
Father Thomas, a Salesian priest from Assam, has been working for the upliftment of the Mishing tribe. In over 2 decades, the Institution for Culture and Rural Development has set up 7 training centers in 5 districts of Upper Assam. Father Thomas has so far mobilized over 500 villages and founded around 480 youth groups for community development. Recently, he was honored with the Jewel of India Award for his outstanding achievements by International Institute of Education and Management, New Delhi. On the same occasion, Indian Solidarity Council, New Delhi had presented a Vijay Ratan Gold Medal Award and a Certificate of Excellence for his relentless service towards the upliftment of rural villages dropouts in Assam.
Our work is from grassroots. We are not working with the high elite people of the tribe. We are living with the grassroots. We've selected school dropouts, 20 of them every year since 2002, and given them capacity building trainings in different things, maybe stage acting, theater, into singing, into dancing, into community development, into cultural aspects, whatever. And we also take them, these school dropouts, for 3 months to Assam Agricultural University, Rainforest Research Institute, Janashiksha Sadan, to Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, to other institutes in Johat, which are prestigious, to give them a sense of confidence.
Father Thomas has trained nearly 1,000 school dropouts to become agents of social transformation and community development. Around 50 dropout youngsters who were trained in ICARD are now working in government and private firms. To preserve and promote Mishing tribe of Assam, the Salesian priest has also set up 2 weaving centers and also trained youngsters in traditional weaving.
जब स्कूल ड्रॉप किया, SSLC पास करके उससे आगे नहीं बढ़ सका और वैसे गांव में रहा था होपलेस होके, और अभी हम यहाँ जॉइन होके हमको बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट मिला लाइफ के बारे में, हम क्या से कहाँ तक जाना है, क्या करना है, समाज में क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबल लेना है, वो सब कुछ पता चला और सीखा. अभी तो हम इधर ही में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में ICARD में फील्ड स्टाफ में काम कर रहा हूँ.
ICARD has become the one-stop resource center for Mishing tribe. The beautiful cultural campus is fast becoming an attraction for national and international researchers.
To mark the 70th Independence Day with a difference, surrendered cadres of Garo National Liberation Army and disbanded United Achek Liberation Army played a friendly football match. Have a look.
Once they battled in the jungles, today it was the playground. On the 70th Independence Day, the former rebels of Garo National Liberation Army or GNLA and the United Achek Liberation Army or UALA played a friendly match at Diki Bandi Stadium in Meghalaya's Garo Hills. The initiative was taken by the pastors engaged in spiritual counseling of the former rebels. 32 UALA cadres and the Beljak Airport camp in Zanjal and 49 GNLA cadres at the 2nd MLP camp at Georagre, Rongram. Hundreds of locals gathered at the stadium to watch the thrilling match.
दाउ खालानियो चिंगा पब्लिक रां बक्सा खुमु नांग्रमानी को चिंगा बिसुका मनाहा आरो चिंगा बुरुं बोलग्रमो जांगी थांनि मिखुमो टेनिस ने आरो बबल नि सालखरि आतम तिनमो चिंगा माइखाय आन्धानंको दंथां गपा साकुना दालो नकेन कहा आरो वन के मखां छिबा चिंगा पब्लिक रां बक्सा खुमु नांग्रमिना चिंगा आन्थांबा पब्लिक उंफाय पब्लिक रां गता अपसान के जांगी थांग्रना चिंगा खुशी उंगेन आरो यानो थमानियो रेबा गपा आरो प्रोग्राम को mat गपा
GNLA team took the victory cup home by scoring 1 goal against UALA team.
Sini kalau ni sekarang ni kaya, sekarang keparang kusiang kalau mana ni mthela, aro yang orang buang orang kupas kalau makan mthela, aro sekarang thana buat kusiang ah, nekaba, sekarang siapa kabar aku sekarang nekaba, orang halang kugen.
The cadres are also receiving inputs for skill profiling and skill development, which is being conducted by a team of program associates of the state flagship program Integrated Basin Development and Livelihood Promotion Scheme.
Chinga dingthang mansa chingni jangi thangani rango ba chinga yano public baksa chingni corporate ongani ba chingni public baksa enjoy onganio aro remukhang chiba chinga yanakaba public baksa social ongani ko jangi thangani ko chingni remukhango bakhorai khamko khangen aro chinga yanakaba sports rango bakhora nagata chinga khushionga.
Such tremendous step taken by the outfits will not only inspire other rebel groups in the northeastern region but also sends out a great message of peace across the world.
Peace and development is the buzzword in the Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region.
In an attempt to protect and safeguard the culture and traditions of Manipur, the University of Culture and State Film and Television Institute was inaugurated in Imphal. Governor V. Shanmughanathan and Chief Minister Okram Iboi Singh graced the inaugural ceremony in presence of other state dignitaries at the Maharaja Chandrakirti Auditorium of Palace Compound. 8 different courses will be available in the initial year of the academy. The university is the second such university in the entire country after Odisha. For the first time in Jorhat district of Upper Assam, a smart card called Water ATM card has been introduced in Katonipar village in Assam. The new project is initiated by state-based NGO, Society for Northeast Handmade Paper Development, in collaboration with Eureka Forbes Institute of Environment, Jorhat. The villagers are deprived of clean or hygienic drinking water as they solely depend on pond, tube well and hand pump water, which is highly contaminated by arsenic and iron contained. Through this new plant, around 300 families of Katonipar and its adjoining areas will now be able to access clean drinking water facility. For the first time in the country's history, the Northeast Frontier Railway, along with Indian Oil Company, has launched a roll-on-roll-off service to carry commercial tankers loaded with fuel on flat wagon good trains to Tripura to mitigate the fuel crisis going on there for the last more than 2 months. The first commercial consignment of petroleum oil and lubricant by Ro-Ro from Bhanga in Assam, covering a distance of 44 kilometers, reached Churaibari railway station in Tripura. Tripura went through a huge fuel crisis in the last 2 months due to incessant rains and floods, which completely ceased the vehicle movement on the lone National Highway 8.
India produces about 4,200 tons of cardamom annually. With its agroforestry system, Sikkim contributes 86% cardamom cultivation to the nation. We bring you a report.
Large cardamom is an ancient spice cum medicinal herb used by the northeastern people. Its cultivation is mainly confined to eastern Himalayas covering Sikkim, Darjeeling in West Bengal and Arunachal Pradesh. People of Lingchum and Geziang in West Sikkim mainly cultivate large cardamom, which is considered one of the most important spices in Sikkim. It is also the main source of income for the state.
सिक्किम राज्य में ये भी इलायची कार्डमम का खेती है। ये भी शेरमला की नर्सरी कर रही है। खेती करने के लिए हमें नर्सरी ऑर्गेनिक ऐसे करता है.
Ramsay, Golsay, Varalange and Sawnay are some of the varieties of large cardamom which are found in the region. Large cardamom is cultivated mainly in the shaded areas and requires moist soil. In organic farming, cardamom farmers mostly use dried cow dung as fertilizers.
मैं आगे से सरकार का वो जो एम्प्लॉय है उसमें मैंने इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, इसीलिए मैंने ये 5 से लेके 6 तक कुंटल 6 कुंटल तक उसमें फल देगा.
Cultivating cardamom has been a traditional practice and a way to earn livelihood for the people of Sikkim. Youngsters in Sikkim are gradually taking up cardamom farming and yearn for better results.
Embarking on a new approach of building solidarity and raising awareness about Northeast India's way of life through food and art, a fashion and food festival was held in Bengaluru. Let's take a glimpse at the fiesta.
Festivals of northeastern states are unique and culturally rich in their own way. They highlight the region's indigenous culture combined with folk songs, tribal dances, cuisines and handicrafts. In order to display the inherent economic, cultural and social strength of Northeast India, Northeast Solidarity presents the 3rd edition Northeast Festival titled Miss Northeast 2016 and Northeast Food Festival, the biggest of its kind in South India. The fest organized live performances by rock bands and also hosted traditional food stalls apart from a fashion show cum Miss Northeast 2016 contest.
We cannot create simple friendship just by calling a meeting or a seminar or anything. But when it comes to food festival like this, anybody who is interested are coming forward. So you don't need to create another space, but it is there. So the program itself is creating. The first time we are more than 3,000. Second time we are more than 7,000. Now today we are expecting more than 10,000.
The people of Bengaluru were thrilled after savouring mouth-watering delicacies from the northeast region. The festival also promoted enterprises, business, small-scale industry, garments and other products made by craft persons from the region.
Sure, I mean the food is absolutely different than the food in mainland India. It's incredibly delicious and I highly recommend the tea leaf salad from Mizoram. It's out of this world.
The people from the northeast, particularly the Nagas and the Manipuris, they have mastered the art of preserving, salting, sun-drying, pickling and preserving food for the months that will come. And a lot of their food hinges around this very aspect of cooking.
Models representing all 8 northeastern states sashayed down the ramp from Miss Northeast 2016 title. Kiana Zimoni from Nagaland was crowned the coveted Miss Northeast 2016 title, whereas Tia Benla Longkumar from Nagaland and Karishma Patar from Assam were given first and second runners-up respectively.
I'm feeling so good. This is awesome. Winning Miss Northeast 2016. I never thought of it, but I got the opportunity and I got the title. Very thank you to all.
Such events not only promote the rich, vibrant culture and talent of the Northeast, but bring the region closer to the mainland.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Swati signing off. Goodbye and take care.